the Arnold Classic Europe. You're right, we have these competitions all over the world, and without partners like you, we would not be able to do it that way. And so thank you very much. This is now the 9th year that you have been organizing this event here, and I remember that for years and years and years I've been talking to you about it in Columbus, Ohio, where we started the Arnold Classic 32 years ago. And I said, we should do this in Europe, we should do it in Europe. And you said, I'm gonna go and look into it. I would love to do this in Europe. And then sure enough, you know, we started 9 years ago, and it was a huge success. And since then it has been growing and growing and growing. And now we have, as you said, we have 50 sports and we have 7,000 athletes. And we have, you know, more than 1,000 bodybuilders coming from all around the world that are competing in amateur and professional. So it's really extraordinary competition. And of course, this all really began when I was inspired by Reg Park. When I was 15 years old, I was inspired to get into bodybuilding because I saw Reg Park on a big screen as Hercules. And then I saw him in the magazines, in the bodybuilding magazines, and he was so inspirational that I started bodybuilding, and all of a sudden that became my goal and my obsession to get into bodybuilding and to compete and to win the world championships, to win Mr. Universe, and just like him to win it multiple times, and then to win Mr. Olympia. It was a means for me to get to America, it was a means to me to get into movies, and it was a means to me to make a lot of money, and it was a means to me to really get also into politics. So everything that I learned from sports helped me in my entire life. And I realized that if it wouldn't have been for Reg Park, I would have never really been inspired to get involved in bodybuilding or to become a fanatic about sports. And this is why at one point in my life I felt like, okay, I was inspired by one man, and then after that by many other people. And now it is my turn as a world champion in bodybuilding to go and inspire others. And I went out and I started putting together a whole program of doing documentaries and writing books and doing seminars and lectures and really promoting health and fitness and bodybuilding all over the world. And eventually I was such a fanatic that President Bush appointed me to be the chairman of the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports in America. And then it travels in all 50 states in America to promote health and fitness, not just bodybuilding, but health and fitness in general. And kind of out of that grew the Arnold Classic, because I decided that I should not just promote bodybuilding, even though that's where my passion is, but to promote just sports in general, and not to be prejudiced towards any sport, but to kind of be inclusive and bring all the various different sports in. So in Columbus, Ohio, for instance, we have like 80 different sports. In Africa, at the Arnold Classic, we have 90 different sports. And we're growing now in Europe also, more and more sports are joining us. So this is really what it's all about, because the message is, it doesn't really matter what you do, as long as you get off the couch and go out and do something for your health and for your fitness. This is what this is all about. This is what the Arnold Classic is all about all over the world, is to inspire people to get active, to inspire people to train every day, to inspire people to eat well, to take food supplements, and to eat good foods, and to think about your body. And I think this is the very thing that we are trying to promote here, and I'm very, very happy